This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I was even on a flight yesterday and you could tell there was a flying out of Coolangatta into Sydney, last flight into Sydney, parents at the end of their tether. You know, I know, and there's still over a week to go.
Yeah,
For some people, a fortnight before the kids go back to school. I did spend a bit of time up north, in particular with one of my sisters who lives on the Gold Coast. And you're getting to that part of the parenting. She has two little girls, 6 and 3. And, of course, my daughter May is 9. And it's getting to that part of the holidays where you kind of got to pull out the big guns to get them to do what you want.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of the holidays, you're quite happy to do that nicely and politely because we're all going to have a really good holiday, aren't we, guys? And then now it's getting a bit like I said to my poor little niece who's 3, who was crying and wanted to be carried, you know, up the stairs.
Yeah.
That if she doesn't use her legs, they tend to fall off.
Nice. And she should know that. Well, it's a pretty heavy threat.
So things start to backfire because you do have to get that. I mean, I had an uncle who told me that he didn't have a finger because he picked his nose.
Right.
And it scares the bejesus out of you, and it does as a child stick, and there's certain things you don't do. I want to hear from you this morning, 13 24 10, if you've resorted to putting the fear of God into your children
for your own control.
For your own levels of control. You don't want to go too extreme. I know there was a family in the US who were charged over something where I think...
Really?
Remember those videos that were online where the parents were scaring the children? I don't know if you remember them, but I think mum and dad were either dressing up or jumping out of cupboards or boxes and then telling them that something awful was going to happen to them, and then they actually got done on some kind of charges.
Yeah, and the kids surprised them by jumping into a foster home.
Yeah, something.
Oh, my God.
God, that was...
Thanks, mate. First thumbs up for 2024. Even stumbled on the delivery and still got a thumbs up.
Did. You're warming up. We should have come back last week.
You are a generous...
Blew out the cobwebs.
You are a generous crowd. Well, everyone's done Monster Under the Bed, haven't they? Haven't you, Fitz? You would have done... Yeah, there's a monster under the bed.
Oh, you don't do that.
So you go to sleep.
Oh, you can't do that because they never sleep.
They do sleep. If you don't go to sleep, the monster will get you.
Yeah, well, that was Jason Busy Fingers for me, and I had to tell him to get out of the house. But
it was your bed.
But no. The other one is I want to hear from parents, 13, 24, 10. Eating vegetables is a big one at the table. I mean, what do you tell your kids? Because, you always, it wasn't the carrots. If you don't eat your carrots, your hair will go curly.
Yeah.
Which is, for people with curly hair, I think every kid grows up going, oh, my God, you've never eaten a carrot in your life.
Yeah, that was you, Tommy.
When what's so bad about curls?
Curls get the girls, Tommy.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, can I tell you? And I don't condone this kind of behaviour, and I tried it, and it backfired on me, so I won't be doing it again.
What'd you go for?
I've been up north on holidays with my sister. She has 2 little girls who are younger than my May, who is 9. So we'd been to dinner for like 5:30 pizza, and we thought we'd get to bed early, but the sun wasn't down by the time we'd finished dinner, so we went for a swim on the beach, and the kids kind of, they didn't have their bathers on, so they got their shorts are wet, their t-shirts are wet, but they are having a wow of a time.
Yeah, that's great.
An hour of
wow.
Wow.
How good is a wow?
How good.
Great bloke, wow.
Yeah, yeah. And so they're splashing around, then you can't get them out of the ocean, and they don't want to come in, and you don't want to get wet, so you're kind of screaming at them, and there's people around, and so you're screaming like my mother did for years. I learnt from the best. Like screaming, but doing it with a smile.
Don't
a bit
tell
more
me.
smile in your face, in the look, but you're still screaming. Finally, get them to the car, and now they're complaining that they're cold. So they've stayed in too long. It's getting dark, and now they're shivering. Then they won't get in the car. Because it's getting dark, and there's a few cars around.
Yeah.
We thought, well, just strip off. We don't want to get into the rent car that we've rented for the holiday. So just get your gear. Just get your gear. Strip off. So
Hurry up.
We're taking shorts off. They're all clinging to their body. Take your knickers off. Get your t-shirts on. And then it becomes a bit of a joke. Nudie Rudy's funny,
Yeah,
isn't
funny,
it?
yeah.
When
Yeah,
you're
it is
little,
funny.
it's real.
It's
Oh
so
my
good.
goodness!
but when
we
you're
got-
45K, Richard's still doing it.
It's
Yeah,
like,
it's not.
Mum, put your top on.
And it's not for Tom anymore as well. Because Tom has to do, well, he can't be 200 metres near the sea.
I know.
Even with his binoculars.
So sorry, Tim.
So Kate, it's Tom. So Kate's nude in a car park.
I'm nude in the car park. No, I'm not nude.
Kids are nude.
I'm trying to wrangle my sister and I, 3 nude, like 9, 6 and 3 girls having a wow of a time, but they won't get in the car. So
what did you tell them? Just
and
tell
then
us.
finally my sister wrangles the youngest one,
Yeah.
Molly, who's in the car seat. But you know that really fun thing that they do where they'll sit in the car seat, but they go as stiff as a board so you can't get the belt on.
Not funny.
I'm like, and you look over your shoulder because you think, is anyone watching me? Because I need to
I'm about to belt
hold
the
this
kids.
child in the car, and out the side of your mouth you're saying, I swear, just stay still, just stay in the car. So Auntie Kate comes to the rescue, and I don't know how I did it because I've never been able to do anything this quickly ever with my phone. I had my phone in my hand and I put the code in, so I unlocked it.
Yeah.
And then I just typed in. Look, I mean, it's
Here we go.
crazy. I'm going to blow your mind with my.
Yeah, well, just tell us.
Okay, shut up. I'm trying to build it up. I
yeah.
type in police siren sound effects,
Good. Good.
and then I start playing the siren on my phone. I go, the police are coming, girls. The police are
That's
coming.
good.
And then I swear to God, I have 3. They fell for it. 3 screaming children.
Oh, my gosh.
They weren't having a wow of a time anymore.
No.
Because they're like, I don't want to go to the police station.
Did you think of that at the time, or you'd done that before?
Gosh.
The
siren, yeah, when you've been nude.
It all
Just gone, how do I
Then
get
a
out of
couple
here?
couple of cops rocked up. Beck thought she was going to get a lap dance. Let's go to Kelly in Oakdale. What did you scare your kids with, Kel?
Hey team, how you
Hello.
going?
Good, Cal.
I hated balloons popping. It scared the crap out of me, so I threatened my kids with any balloon. If it popped, Pennywise was coming.
Oh, nice. Yep. Pennywise has the balloon.
My 29-year-old is still shit scared of Pennywise.
Oh, good on you, Cal. Thank you. Carly, hello, in Panania.
Hi, how you going, guys?
Well, how'd you scare the kids, Carly?
When the ice cream man used to come around,
Yeah, Mr.
I
Whippy.
used to tell them that he was the bad guy that would pick them up if to save some money.
I have heard about that. In that music was meant to mean that they were
No.
coming to get you. Is that right?
I thought it was
Yeah.
that they'd sold out of ice cream
Oh,
when
that's-
the
they
music
sold
played.
out,
But the
yes.
fact that the bad guy, the fact that we even say
I know.
the bad guy's going to come and get you.
Just to save some coin.
So
Because there's nothing worse. When you're, as a parent, hearing that noise, knowing that you have to fork out $5 for a couple of ice creams for the kids,
and the
you
rest.
do have to lie in that situation. Well done to Kelly and Carly.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.